On April 15, 1989, in Sheffield, England, fate turned a football day into tragedy. Liverpool was set to play Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup semi-final. That morning was calm, the air cool, and the streets alive with red scarves, songs, hopes. Football in England wasn't just a sport, it was identity, passion, belief. Thousands of Liverpool supporters traveled long distances to Hillsborough Stadium. Outside, chants and expectation filled the air. No one foresaw that by day's end, 97 lives would be lost and a national reckoning begun. Hillsborough Stadium dated to 1899, and at the time, it held about 54,000 people. The Leppings Lane terraces, often referred to as the West End, were assigned to Liverpool fans. It consisted largely of standing terraces, no seats, divided by steel fences and narrow access routes. Security infrastructure was dated. Turnstiles were few and congested, tunnels were tight, exits limited. By 2 p.m., many fans were still queuing outside. The police became worried about congestion. To relieve crowding outside, Chief Superintendent David Duckenfield, the match commander that day, ordered Gate C to be opened. That decision would set in motion a fatal chain of events. Gate C opened directly into two central pens, already under heavy pressure. As the gate was opened, a tide of fans surged inward. Hundreds more were funneled into already crowded areas. The crowd behind pushed forward relentlessly. Those at the front were pressed against barriers, trapped, struggling for air. Many fell and could not rise again. The weight and force of bodies created zones of crushing. On the pitch, players froze, unsure what was unfolding only meters away. The match was halted swiftly. Injured were carried into the field. Attempts at resuscitation began. For many, it was too late. The official recorded cause of death: compressive asphyxia. In the end, 96 people died on the day as a direct result of that day's events. Later, in 2021, Andrew Devine was officially recognized as the 97th victim, after dying from complications traced back to injuries suffered that day. Ambulances had difficulty entering the stadium. Communication lines between police, stadium management, and medical teams broke down. Inside, fans, stewards, medical volunteers, and staff scrambled to help, but the chaos overwhelmed every effort. A key failure: no order was given to close the entry tunnel feeding into the central pens, meaning incoming crowds continued to flow into already overfull zones. That omission magnified the disaster. Almost immediately after the tragedy, the narrative pushed by authorities and media was that Liverpool fans were to blame. Newspapers, including The Sun, used inflammatory headlines. Later, the 2012 Hillsborough Independent Panel revealed that many police statements had been edited, some original evidence withheld, and these manipulated accounts contributed to blaming fans. The panel concluded the disaster was not caused by fan misbehavior, but by institutional failures. Duckenfield himself later admitted to giving false accounts, telling FA official Graham Kelly that fans had forced Gate C, when in fact he had ordered it open. The official Taylor inquiry concluded that the failure of police control was the main cause of the disaster. It criticized the decision to open exit gates and recommended that stadiums convert to all-seater models. Years of campaigning followed. In 2016, a new inquest jury ruled that the 96 victims were unlawfully killed, overturning earlier accident verdicts. In 2021, as mentioned, Andrew Devine's case was linked back, making the official death toll 97. Families continue to insist full accountability has not been achieved. Hillsborough was more than a stadium disaster. It was a test of power, truth, institutions, and memory. Because of those 97 lives, stadium safety laws changed forever. But justice is not just laws, it's acknowledgement, accountability, healing. Hillsborough remains a living reminder that while history records the dead, we owe them the truth.